right, let's go. Eagles Commanders. Today we're going to talk about championship mentality, execution, and focus. The Eagles dominated the Commanders, and I'm going to show you exactly how and why. It's the time of the year where you have to be as close to perfect as possible. There's no room for mistakes when you're chasing that ring. You only have one opportunity. You worked all year. Don't give up now. Lock in. Stay focused. But hey, I got the biggest plays dialed up for you guys right here. We're going to take a great look at it today. Let's start from play one. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're starting right here. The Eagles' first possession of the game, their first touch is 7:51 left in the first quarter. The Eagles are in 11 personnel. They got tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back in the backfield, Saquon Barkley. There's Jalen Hurts underneath the center. What are we getting right here? Motion from Smith across the formation. What happens next blows my mind. Not just Barkley taking this ball and hitting his head on the goalpost. That's not what blows my mind. It's how the Commanders come out to play. It's play one of the NFC Championship game. What are you doing? You know you have a home run back who has been on fire the entire year. He's in your division. You've seen them 2 times this season. You have to know you're going to get his best game. You have to know it's going to take your best game. You cannot start a game like this. You put your team in a hole, not just by a point deficit. You put your team in a hole off momentum and energy. Let's take a look at it. What are we getting? What are we getting? Big boy pulling. Tight end pulling. They're getting outside. Sealing the edge with Brown. Big mistake is ensuing. What is it? What do y'all, do you guys see the mistake? I'm going to let you guys look one more time. Do you guys see the mistake? What is going on? All right, pause it. Right here, spotlight 6. We can't do this. You cannot spin out your gap. You cannot spin out your gap. You cut off the pursuit of your teammates. That is one major mistake that happened early. That's the first mistake. That is the very first mistake. Not only that, I want to call out the effort. You cannot perform like this and expect to be a champion. Luvu, 4, untouched. Untouched. It's the first play of the game. Your energy meter is all the way green. You're all the way green right here. Bust it. Go. Go. You gotta run. Come on. At this point, if you ever anticipate the ball carrier getting tackled, you're doing the wrong thing. You have to ensure this guy right here is on the ground. More times than ever when it's Saquon Barkley. This guy is a home run back who is on fire. He is on a roll this year. Truly the best season we've ever seen from a running back in the NFL. He should have broke the record, but he's such a good guy, he chose not to. He said, I'm going to just wait till the playoffs, and I'm going to really show out. And that's what he's doing. Look at this right here, man. It's play one. Where is the effort? Where is the energy? I'm going to show y'all from the back angle what this looks like. Hitting his head on the goalpost, man. Come on. Play one to go 60 yards for a touchdown. You know what that does to the defense? It sucks the life out the defense. It takes the air out the room. Come on, you can't do this. You're already in a hostile environment. It's tough already. Look at 6, spin out the gap. Number 1 rule, do not spin out the gap in football. When you do this, you're cutting off the pursuit. You trip up Bobby Wagner, who's also a little bit slow in this play. He's a little bit slow in this play too. 54, I got something for you too. Oh, I know that hurts. Hyperextend your knee right here a little bit. You get out of place, that hurts. Bad. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. But one thing I got to say, right here, hey, we got to go. When we figured out that body was still good, we got to go. 4, look at your body position. You're standing straight up tall. Lean, run. Lean, run. We see you rush the passer with intensity, with violence. Saquon Barkley is spinning right here. His feet are off the ground. He's putting 2 people in a blender. 2 people are in a blender. Right here, unacceptable. 0, go and make the tackle. He's not even looking. He's putting these guys, spin cycle. Both of them mixed up. Mix them up. 0, just go and make the play. Go make it. Take the right angle, go make the play. We have too many bodies around. But we only have 2 guys working. These 3, I understand 91, you probably don't got enough juice. Y'all 2, especially 4, you were untouched from the backside the whole play. From the backside, untouched. No one affected you. Your energy should be all the way up. You gotta kick it up. You gotta turn it on. You gotta go. You gotta run. You gotta finish. You got to finish plays. If you don't finish plays, guess who will? This guy. This guy's going to finish his plays. This guy's hungry. He knows what it's like to be doubted and to come back from it. Let's continue. Here we go. Let's continue. Here we go. Do y'all see that? Look right here. Look right here. Look at 53. I want y'all to notice what's going on right here. The Commanders now have the ball after that long touchdown. This is the following drive. They come out in 11 personnel. They got tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. Daniels is in the gun. The Eagles are in a zone coverage right here. What are we going to get? We get motion across. Communication. They're bumping. Bump, bump, bump. They're bumping the coverage right there. You hit Brown on the screen, getting positive yards. But what happens? Boom. Punch the ball out. Punch the ball out. Now, let's look at 53's effort. This is his second drive of the game. I also think 53 is the best linebacker in the NFL. This year, he has proved himself. He's going to get paid this offseason, and he deserves every penny. He's been balling, making plays. He's been balling, making plays. Look at the effort. I know you're tired. Everyone's tired on the field. Just keep going. Run until the guy is down. Continue to work. You have to ensure the ball carries on the ground. You're on the field to play defense. You know what that means? You're defending. You're trying to stop the offense from gaining yards. You're trying to stop them from scoring touchdowns. This is how you do it. Elite effort. This is what it takes to win a championship. You have to play like a dog. You got to show up and showcase what got you there. It's not a time to kick your feet up. It's a time to press the gas. 53 could have easily stopped back here. He gets cut off. 42 misses the tackle right here. 33, he's grabbing the Cooper DeJeans, grabbing him. Boom, punch the ball out. Punch the ball out. Championship plays. It takes a championship effort to win championship games. Speaking of championship effort and championship games, what else do you need? A championship mentality, the mental. Look at Jalen Hurts. Let's go back. Where we at? First quarter, 5 minutes, 5 seconds left. Think about what we've seen so far. We've seen a home run ball go for 60 yards. We saw the Commanders' offense come back on the field and fumble the next drive. Less than 2 minutes later, they fumbled the ball. The change in momentum, the defense just staying on the field is all a problem. The flow of the game is off. You're off to a bad start, okay? Here we go. Hurst steps back and throws a dime. This is the same guy. They say that he can't throw the ball. This is the same guy we've seen everyone criticize. We've seen this guy get benched on national TV in college for another quarterback who got drafted in the first round. He had to leave schools after being a freshman starter and winning a championship the year before. Don't you think that affects your mental? Don't you think that hurts? Don't you think, no pun, no pun intended. Hey, don't you think that bothers you? You don't think so? Think about it, man. But to step up when your team needs you the most, oh, yeah, they said one can't throw the ball. He hasn't been looking good. It's, man. When you got to make plays for your team, who else is going to make them but you? You're the quarterback. You're the leader. And you're establishing this early in the game. First quarter, let me go out here and throw a 20-yard out route. Let me go throw a 20-yard out route to show these people, man, I'm here to play. I'm here to play. What are they in? 12 personnel. Tight end, receiver. There's the back. What are we in right here? We're getting zone coverage right here. It looks like it may be some form of cover 6, something like here. It looks like we have a half to the boundary. We have quarters to the field. Like these two guys right here have quarters. This guy right here, he's playing a half. That's the roll corner, right? That's what it looks like we're getting to me. Here we go. Look at the throw. First off, look at the protection, the time he has to throw the ball. He's back here relaxed. He's back here confident and comfortable. And he throws an absolute dime. Get your feet down. Championship moments. No, he's in. Championship moments. This is what changes the game. It's going to take an extra effort. It's going to take extra sharp execution. Look where the ball is placed. Look where the ball is placed. Look. Come on, man, on the money. What are we leading to do? Get more points. Put more on the board. Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. We're down on the goal line now. What do we see? Barkley's second touchdown of the day. How do we get here? The Eagles right here are in 12 personnel. We got 2 tight ends. We have a receiver here. A.J. Brown's out here. You can't see him. There's Barkley in the backfield. Look at the communication right here. These guys are confused. They're out of gap and they're confused. Look at 4 talking. Hey, man, you're supposed to be right here. 54, he's supposed to be right here. But you know what these guys are in? They're in man coverage. They're in man coverage. And once again, instead of taking the bunch and boxing the bunch, they play man. You have to box the bunch. With all these guys close, these are all eligible receivers right here. These 4 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, are all eligible to release. You have to play this a certain way. You cannot stay in man right here for so many reasons. Bobby Wagner's man is right here. He's afraid that Saquon Barkley is going to burst to the flats. He's going to run to the flat and he's going to get picked. That's why he's trying to get so wide. The speed is scaring 54. He does not want to get out leveraged by the speed of Barkley getting to the flats or anything else. And you see all these guys right here staying in his way. Why are they in his way? Because they are playing it man up. They're trying to lock these receivers. They're trying to lock these guys. You cannot play it like this. It's too many bodies around. Y'all are just going to get tripped up. You're going to get tripped up. It's too many people in this one surface area. So what does it do? It causes 54 to get out of his gap. This is how the gaps are supposed to play out. The end is here. 4 has this one. This D tackle. 54 has this A gap right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Those are the gaps. Every man has a gap in man coverage. 54's gap is his front side A gap right here, right here. That's his gap. Look how wide he's aligned. Watch how it plays out. A lot of talking right there, man, but I want y'all to understand what's going on. I want y'all to understand exactly what's going on. And when you're out of gap, you have no chance. Look at 4. He's in a tough spot now. Do I play this open gap right here that's wide open, or do I play my original gap? He goes through the wrong gap, and guess where this ball hits? Through his B gap. It gets outside. It doesn't go directly through his B gap, but if he was stacked right here, he could flow to the ball. He could shoot this gap, or he could flow over the top. The end is in a battle with the tackle. They're stalemated. He goes inside. He peeks his head. That's another no-no. You can't do that. You can't peek your head on the inside. Now you have 3 guys out of position. You have the Mike linebacker way out the play, nowhere to be found. You have the Will linebacker running through the Mike's gap. You have the outside edge player who's supposed to be setting a strong edge right here, keeping his head outside, keeping his outside arm free. Now, guess what he's doing? He's peeking on the inside. There's nothing in there for you, buddy. There's nothing in there for you. 26 is an elite running back. Championship mentality. Championship focus. If you do not have those, you will be embarrassed on the biggest stage. Saquon Barkley didn't just wake up and just run for all these yards. There's a reason behind it. There's a reason. There's always a reason. Now where we at? It's 4th and 5. 4th and 5. Look at the game, man. And the crazy part about this is they have a rookie running the show in Washington. He's performing at a level like he's been at this stage before. He's never been here before. He's fresh out of college. He's never been here, but he's performing and getting the team in position. They're only down by 2 points. After everything we've seen going on in the first half, they're only down by 2 points with 2 minutes left. It's 4th and 5. Get off the field. Get off the field. Nope. A dime. A dime. They say you couldn't throw. What are we in? 11 personnel. Tight end, receiver, receiver, receiver. There's the back. We're getting motion from Brown. Who's running with him? 23, Lattimore. Manned up. Manned up. It's man across the board. It's man across the board. It's man across the board. Everyone has a man. We're saying we're going to blitz 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 pressuring. We have 5 pressuring. We have 5 in coverage, and we have 1 safety. It's one-on-ones everywhere across the board. What's going to happen? Jalen Hurts, are you really like that? Are you about this? Are you really like that? 4th and 5. What we do, we get separation and throw an absolute dime on the money. Yeah, hold on, wait. Yeah, pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Get off me. Get off me. You got to play with an edge. You got to play with some type of edge. You got to have a swag about you. You got to feel like you're the best. If you don't, I'm sorry. Hey, one thing I got to point out, I do not like these commentators keep doing this game. They're rage baiting during the game for these calls. Oh, Saquon Barkley should have got called for holding. They're never going to call this. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. You don't get this call. As a linebacker, you would never expect to get this call. You got to just win. I'm tired of people just making excuses. Just go out there and win the game. Did you get held? Yes. Guess who else gets held every play? The D-line gets held every single play. That's how it goes. You got to beat them. You got to beat them. You're too high. Look at the base. Saquon Barkley is low. You're too high. Your helmet's higher than his. and he's stronger than you. I believe that, unless you can prove me otherwise. I think he's stronger than you, 4. You're beat. You're beat. Jalen Hurts sitting in the pocket, throwing a dime. Let's look at the one-on-one coverage right here. Yes, get off me. Yeah. Popping it. Get off me. Look at the one-on-one coverage. Here we go. One-on-one. What do y'all see? Look at 23's footwork. I don't understand that head bob. Panicked. You can't panic right here. It's not the time to panic. Stick with your technique. Stick with what got you here. Lattimore has been struggling in the playoffs. He was fooled in the first round by the Bucs, but they got over. Right here, we got the Eagles going up with Brown. And once again, history repeats itself. Food. Getting beat like this, man. You can't allow this when it's time. You got to be excellent. You got to be at your best. Look how he misses. Good spot to begin with, but you're shooting with both hands. He shoots with both. Now you're in a battle. Once again, I think 11 is stronger than 23. Look at that head placement right there. He misses with his hands where he wants to get. He's out of position. You can't run with your head down like this. You can't run. Then watch him miss with his hand right there. When that right hand misses, right here, look how out of position he is. Look at this, man. His hips are turned one way, his shoulders are turned the other. It doesn't work like that when you're running. Go, 11, go, step. He gets on his horse. He catches the ball over his shoulder. It doesn't stop there. After the Eagles go and score a touchdown, the ensuing kickoff, this happens. You cannot win games turning the ball over. You cannot win games being out of gap. Look at the Eagles. Look at their presence. Look how hungry these guys are. They're hunting the ball. Special teams is not even about who's the best. It's about who wants it the most. It's about effort. You can find a special team stud anywhere if he wants to go out there and play, if he wants to go out there and put it on the line for his team. Guys make a living going out here and busting heads. Bow! Going out there doing that. They make a living doing it. Who wants it the most? Look how this fumble happened. It's one guy just running through 2. It's one guy running through 2 guys blocking. You beat your first man, you beat the up man, and you just run into the guy. Commanders, protect the ball. It's all we got. It's the most precious thing on the field. You're dropping the money. You're leaving money on the ground. We're trying to get rich. You're leaving the money on the ground. Look at the energy. We just scored a touchdown. What are we going to do? Put more points on the board. That's what we're out here to do. Third quarter, 30 seconds left. It's still an 11-point game. What are they in? What are the Commanders in? 11 personnel. Tight end, receiver. There's the back. We're getting motion across the formation from 17. I know, Daniels. I know. You bald, dog. It's not on you. What are we getting right here? What are we getting? Zone coverage. We're in zone coverage. We're zoned up. We're playing it nice. Cover 4. Everyone has a quarter. Right? And 27's running with this nub. He's running with the nub. He's squeezing it. That's fine. Everyone's in perfect position. There's nowhere for the ball to go. They dump it off. Good job, Daniels. First down, get some yards. Eckler, protect the ball. It's punched out by 42. 53, once again, is around the ball. Like I told y'all, best linebacker in the league right now. He's been building momentum the entire year. Being around the ball the entire year. Disrupting plays the entire year. Look at this. Good play, 42. Good punch out right there. Bow. Good punch out. Here we go, 42. What we got? Vision, break. I like that he's breaking before the ball is getting out right here. He has good, a little too early. A little early on the break, but he sees the ball's coming out. I like this right here. Anticipation. But do not leave this zone. Don't leave this for this. But good anticipation. Go. Punch it out. Bow. The ball's out. A lot of green around the ball. They pick it up. When the ball's on the ground, it gets real slippery. Like this guy right here. Shoo. How, man? How? 12 personnel. We got 2 tight ends here, 2 receivers here. There's the back. Don't y'all know y'all got to stop the run? Y'all are still in the game at this point. It's still an 11-point game. There's still an opportunity. Get off the field. You're getting motion. The Commanders come with a blitz. How does this blitz play out? I'm going to show y'all from the back angle. But look at how the movement is. Everyone's slanting. They get caught Out of gap, no chance. You're out of gap, you have no chance. You're allowing, this is the equivalent of giving Barry Bonds a fastball over the middle of the plate. He's taking this ball and knocking it into the ocean. That's what you're doing with Saquon Barkley when you're out of gap. It's the same thing. You cannot give a home run hitter a home run derby pitch. If you're going to make it easy, you're going to get exposed. It's going to be too easy for them. They're going to do what they do, and that's be great. That's be great. Look how the blitz played out right here. Championship moments, y'all. I keep telling y'all. Watch how it plays out. Here we go. The D-line is slanting back a gap in this blitz. It's going to play out like this. He's going here. He's going here. He's going here. This DN right here, he's going here. 4 is going to the outside. 54, your gap is right here. Okay? With the safety dropping down, the gaps are shifting. Every person has a gap still. It's gapped out completely. But the issue comes right here. 54 is a little bit too fast. If he would feel the flow of the play, the linemen have their butts turned. They're turning their butts this way. They're creating a lane this direction. Look at how they're moving. They're moving this way. The ball's not coming back this side. The gap is open. You got to respect this. But the design of the play is not to shoot here. It's to shoot there. 100% of the time. They catch the Commanders in the perfect blitz for their run call. 20, you are too aggressive. You don't have to bury yourself inside. You got to stay and play with vision and in space. But when you're a DB playing in the box, it's extra tough. They don't quite understand what is going on. They don't understand it. They're playing it like it's drawn up on the paper, like how it's been all week. But in a game situation, you don't know when the guy's going to take that and step out. Off the diving board. He's swimming. Keep your feet. Just run. You have a better chance of running and making the play. You have a better chance of running. Just take 2 more steps. Right here. It's over with. You're just giving up. Safety. Go. 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 You end up making the tackle on the 2-yard line. Situations like this are why you lose the game. It's an 11-point game with 13 minutes left in the fourth quarter. If y'all would have just got to stop, you would have an opportunity. But the Eagles were executing. They were executing to a high level. They are hungry for the ring. They are hungry for what's next. They accomplished the NFC Championship. Championship mentality. That is still a championship game. But now the real test starts. How are they going to perform at the next level? But hey, I got more to show y'all. A lot more. We're going to really break it down this week and show the difference between what makes teams good and great and what these teams need to do better. There's a lot going on between the Chiefs and the Eagles. I got more and more to show. We're really going to break down these games, y'all. Hey, if you're still here and if you're still locked in, let's keep going. Let's go to the next play. Let's go.